There's a beauty in the way you're worn, and the sharpness of your thorns, so vibrant in the imperfections. In the pain there's something real, all that anger so concealed. Still you're lost in how to feel, just let me hold that severed world. There's a beauty in the way you lay, and the way your color fades. You stand out now with your imperfections. Oh, it was never meant to fall apart. It was not supposed to cause us harm. But these days all I do is wonder, is about another we could start again. In the pain there's something real, all that anger so concealed. All right. Welcome, one and all. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It's Haynesy here, and we are here for finals footy. How good, the best time of year, ladies and gentlemen. Finals footy has arrived, and we've got an epic blockbuster qualifying final live stream watch-along between the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs and the Melbourne Storm. I said it the wrong way, but Melbourne Storm, Canterbury Bulldogs at Melbourne's AAMI Park. The first qualifying final. The winner of this game gets a week off and a home qualifying, preliminary final, grand final qualifier, I should have said, in a fortnight's time. Well, for the loser, they've got to play the winner of either the Warriors or the Panthers. So a lot at stake tonight for one of these teams. Thank you for tuning in. We're about 20 minutes away from kickoff. Hope to see you guys. And thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. G'day, Angus. How are you, my friend? Haynesy here. I've got to be here. Yeah, one of our regulars here. Angus, thank you for tuning in as always. How are we feeling about finals footy? Disgraceful to those 9, not all 9, but 56% of you guys have voted that Melbourne are winning tonight. What about the Chooks? Look at it. 11%. You guys are joking. But thank you for tuning in, guys. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in on your busy schedule. I know finals footy, it's the best time of year, right? I always love it, eh? But obviously, I'll be down tomorrow at Shark Park, Portaloo Park, Marky Mark Park, whatever you want to call it, the shithole. Respectfully, of course, the Sharks fans. But we're at Shark Park on Saturday, tomorrow night, for the Sharks Roosters elimination final. Still trying to figure out what time I'm going to post the vlog. It just depends on the result, pretty much. Because, excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. But obviously, I'll be at Shark Park tomorrow night. I'm on the 6 a.m. flight on Sunday morning. It's only cheap as Sunday afternoon flights back to Brisbane, just somehow just over expensive, which I don't understand. But so I'll be home anyway in time for the Raiders Broncos watch along. So I'm still trying to figure out what time I should post the Roosters vlog for tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm probably aiming around about midday on Sunday or after the Raiders Broncos stream. But if you check out my broadcast channel on Instagram, feel free to put in that poll, because a lot of you are waiting for the result and then decide when to post it. So I'm leaning towards that way. But so they'll so I'll figure that out obviously in the next 24 hours. We'll find out when the vlog will come out. 30 minutes from kickoff. Bloody hell. How good is finals footy, ladies and gentlemen? It's the best time of year. We all love it. And can't wait for it to start. Obviously, pretty relaxed about tomorrow, to be honest with you. But don't ask me how I'm feeling about the Roosters game tomorrow night at kickoff. What is going on with my screen here? I'm just all over the shop. Where are we? Share screen. Bulldogs. I really don't want to have the sports bet odds there, because I'll probably get sued. We'll get to the team list very, very shortly, but it's going to be a awesome final series. Very, very tight very, very tight season, and I think it's fair to say that we, there is no, we're very unsure on who's going to win the title this year. Because normally in recent years we normally have we get a rough idea like Penrith, Melbourne, but not this year, eh? Like, it generally does not feel like anyone has got the premiership by the throat. It's up for grabs. You could say Canberra, but that's it's very unknowns, which is always exciting. It's always nice to know that there is a final series where unlike last year, we all you hope that it wasn't, but we all knew that it was going to be Penrith Melbourne Grand Final. This year, not the case. Not the case at all. Which I personally like. Okay, what am I doing here? Yes, here we go. Oh, no. Just fixing my background here, which was on somewhat from last week. There you go, that'll do. But we go. Oh, a lot of Bulldogs. I expect that. A few Doggies fans in the house. Angus says Marky Mark Eagles freak. Oh, goddamn no. Mate, you don't know how much we love Marky Mark as the Roosters, but fan favourite. We all know that. Fan favourite at the moment. Oh yeah, they're the Doggies. They're in the house. In the away bay, the two bays there. Look at them. They're everywhere, the Doggies. Good to see, actually. I don't think Winston travelled, to be honest, or Fred. Yeah, look at them. They're ready to go, the Dogs fans. It's good, though. Like, you love to see that kind of environment where you have travelling away support for a big semi-final. I know the Roosters, we did the last couple of years in Melbourne. But you love to see it. Obviously, the Wires do it as well. They travel anywhere. It's good. It's good to see like a good traveling support base for a semi-final. I don't think there'll be a lot of Penrith fans in the house. New Zealand, obviously, there'll be a few that travel over. There'll be a few Kiwi-based Penrith fans. It'll be a one-sided atmosphere because Shark Park's a shithole and you can't get. If it was at Allianz or any other stadium, I think it's fair to say that you get a decent away turnout from the Roosters. I'm sure there'll be a lot of Roosters fans there tomorrow night, but not as much as what you expect for a semi-final because it's a semi-final with only 10,500 fans can access tickets because the rest of it goes to members. So, I've said it during the week. I don't really want to get into the Shark Park debate. There's no point because it's absolutely rubbish that they're playing a semi-final there, but hopefully that the NRL changed their decision over the off season, and tomorrow night will be the last time we see a semi-final at Shark Park. Because, especially for between two Sydney clubs too. And my argument was during the week is you look at what the Roosters are averaging 25,000 fans at Allianz, right? They got 41,000 in the house for a derby against South where they were in the bottom four. So you're telling me that, so you're locking out 25,000 Roosters fans pretty much. It's obviously I get the point where you can't have it at Allianz because obviously it favours us, which is our home ground. But you look at it though, out of the three big stadiums in Sydney, which is the closest ground to Cronulla? I looked it up during the week. Allianz is only 35-minute drive from Cronulla, 43 minutes from Homebush, and 57 minutes. 57 minutes to Parramatta. So what does that tell you? The closest is Allianz. Sharks fans won't travel out there, but if you get, just say it was at CommBank tomorrow night, you get 30,000, half. That's what you want to see from the semi-final, not a 12,500 seat stadium where 10,000 can only access ticket. The rest is all go to corporate. Give me a spell. Two Sydney clubs too, by the way. If it was an interstate side, if it was Sharks Cowboys, sure. You're not locking out thousands of fans because, no offense to Cowboys fans, your entire fan base is going to travel down to Shark Park for a semi-final in week one? No, you're not. No offense. I know come, a grand final you guys will, every other team would, but anyway, because you're interstate side, Broncos wouldn't, Melbourne wouldn't, Titans, Dolphins, none of these sides would be locking out fans. But a Sydney-based club the big Sydney clubs like the Roosters, South, Bulldogs. Could you imagine week one of the finals was between Sharks Bulldogs at Shark Park? Are you, you're locking out 60,000 Dogs fans. That's my argument. But anyway, not here to get into that. We're here to talk about the Dogs Bulldogs game, which will Storm Bulldogs game, which kicks off in 5 minutes. So I think it's time to get into the team list and go and can I get the right one there? Yes, we can. All right. Here we go. Some late changes for the Bulldogs going into this semi-final, qualifying final. So let's get into the team news. We'll start off with, I'll just zoom this out a little bit so we can get more. You guys see there. All right, we'll start off with the Melbourne Storm, the home side. Nick Meaney, fullback. Will Warbrick on the wings with Xavier Coates. Grant Anderson and Jack Howarth returning in the centres. Cameron Munster and Jonar Pezzett are the halves. Ooh, late change there. Excuse me. Pezzett into the side. Wow. Safano, Harry Grant, captain, hooker, back from suspension. Josh King, that's the front row. Joe Chan into the centres, into the back row. Wow, big changes from both teams. Wow. Craig Bellamy going bold there. Katoa in the back row. Trent Liera lock. The bench of Tyrone Wishart. I can't speak right now. Adavalu Lisati, Alex McDonald, and Karma Kamika in jersey number 16 in the Bronson Garlic is the replacement player in jersey 17, 18th man. Wow, really surprising line. I mean, Jack Howarth back into the side, but Iro into the back row. Big decision there from Craig Bellamy. All right, there's been a few changes for the Doggies. Here they go. Connor Tracy, fullback. Jeffro Ranakama with Jacob Carraz. Big inclusion for the Bulldogs. 2 weeks on after an injury that almost ruled him out for the entire year, but he's back in week one of the finals. That's some big news for the Bulldogs there. Inoi Tawala in the centres with Stephen Crichton. The halves, Matt Burton and Lachlan Galvin. There's Winston. There he is on TV, the Leagues Club. There he is. Shout out to Winston, you muppet. Max King and Josh Curran in the front row with Bailey Haywood in jersey number 9, Josh Curran jersey 16. Kickout in jersey 11 with Jacob Preston and Jamin Salmon, the weak guarded dog, in jersey number 13. The bench of Kurt Mann, Satili Tupanua, Toby Sexton's the other big news in for the Bulldogs we spoke about today. He's in jersey number 21, replacing Reid Marnie. Harry Hayes comes in jersey number 22. Who's out of the side? Blake Wilson, 18th replacement player. The coaches for both sides, Craig Bellamy for the Storm and Captain Serraldo for the Bulldogs. Okay. I want to see who's out. Oh, Montoya. Yeah. Samuel Hughes is the one that's been hooked. Okay. That's what I was looking for there. And for Melbourne, who is out of the side, Save, it looks like. I'm surprised they didn't pick far longer. He was named in the extended squad when we played him a few weeks back. Anyway, we'll get to the live chat, see what you guys are been saying. All right. If Melbourne lose 3 in a row, I will laugh my butt off. I'd love to see one of these teams go in straight sets, if I'm being honest with you, lads. Where's my thing gone? Let's get it wrong. There we go. I guess that'll do. Jason Reader, member for 17 months. Thank you, Jason. How are you, Jason? Hope the Roosters tomorrow. Storm 1-12. NRLW Roosters win 11 games in a row. Yes, and minor premiers. I think it's like more than 11 in a row, mate. I know regular season 10 in a row or something like that. But at the same time, that so I think we like won 14, 15 in a row on recent memory. But at the same time, so yeah, the Roosters regular season in the NRLW, minor premiers and undefeated. Get the week off because their final system is a little bit different to the NRL. So it's top 6. The top 2 teams will get the week off. Then they battle in a preliminary final. In 2 weeks' time. So, yeah, week off for the Roosters girls. Love to see both teams on grand final day. That'd be really, really good. All right. So, the Bulldogs, through Stephen Crichton, takes them out onto Amy Park. Good Bulldogs support group there tonight. As I mentioned, out they come. Second free throw. Decent crowd at Amy Park. I like that banner. Nothing frightens a Crichton. That's good. What if you do if South went straight sets? Well, I don't have to imagine that because they don't play finals, Angus. They don't play finals. They finish in the bottom 4 every year, so I don't have to worry about that, mate. I don't have to worry about South going out straight sets. They don't play finals footy. Simple as that. All right, the Storm alarm has gone off. Thunderstruck playing in the background, and out come the Melbourne Storm. Harry Grant takes them out in his first game back from a 2 or 3 game suspension. I think he got a 2-game ban. Missed the Roosters and Storm game, Broncos game where they did lose. I've had a multi for tomorrow night. I'd love that marky mark for 3 or 4. I'd go 2. All right, here come the home side of the Storm. Have lost one finals game at Amy Park since 2019. Well, both of them, or 2 in the last decade, both to the Canberra Raiders. So, but at the same time, are you wearing that same shirt from last week at the South game? Indeed, I am, Angus. I'll get up a little bit. The Heartland T-shirt. There it is. Shout out to Brody from City Sydney Vintage, hooking me up with the tee. You can still get them as well. Just give him a DM. He'll give you the link and you can go purchase them yourself. Beautiful shirts, these ones. The Heartland t-shirts. Absolutely fire in them as always. The best seat in the house. All right, here we go. Runaway finals footy. Here we go. It's gonna be a cracker, this one. Early shift from the Bulldogs. Here's kick out. That's a very positive start from the Bulldogs. Second tackle. They're over the 30-meter line. Very bold to early shift in the first set of the game. Got him out of trouble that first set though, so that's a good start from the Bulldogs. Can he make one with South going to a call stadium in Melbourne, going back to Melbourne? Oh, I'm not too sure about that, to be honest with you. Give him a message. I don't know what you mean though. So no Pappenhausen, no Jerome Hughes for Melbourne tonight. Out due to injuries. And Bronson Sherry. Oh, who's down? Kick-out's gone. Hit in the head. Concussion. Big moment. I despise Melbourne. I think a lot of people do, Angus, with you. But I just missed it. I was looking at the comments. What's happened here? Oh, he's got that in the melon. Accidental elbow to the melon for kick-out. Is it HIA worthy? Well, I don't think. Maybe it's more of an eye or an eye cheekbone injury. But obviously he'll be obsessed. He'll be obviously upset. Obsessed. I reckon that's category 1. He's still on the ground. I don't think it's HIA worthy. Like, he'll be tested for it. He'll go straight for the protocol. But I think it's more than that. I think it's more of a cheekbone eye fracture. He's still down. He's still at his haunches here. This is big news for the Bulldogs. Not just for tonight, but for the entire final series. Kick-out's still on the ground. Satili Tupanua getting warmed up, ready to go, probably get straight into the action. But this is big news for the Bulldogs. He started the game so positively with a great carry, and defensively, the first contact absolutely smashed Nick Meaney, and now the next tackle has copped the elbow to the face. Harry Hayes is on. In jersey 22. I thought it was Satili, but it's Harry Hayes on. Kicker still hasn't got to his feet. He's on his haunches at the moment. His night's over. But like I said, I don't think it's... Oh, look at his eye. That's him done for the year. That's not HIA. That's a fractured eye socket / cheekbone. Oh, straight away. Look at it. Blew up almost immediately. This is bad news for the Bulldogs. So kick-out, most likely out for the game and potentially the end of his year. Obviously, we'll get confirmation on that. I'm no doctor, so but looking at that straight away, his eye socket just his eye is very, very bruised, and it's very, very similar to what Joey Manu went through. Because I was live at that game, so I remember that very well. But kick out off, night's done. We know that for a fact. But bit of a reshuffle, a big moment in the context of the Bulldogs finals campaign. But okay, so like I said, what I thought from straight away. So kick out category 2, so not a category 1. So he can still pass HIA protocol, but it's like I said, I think it's that eye socket that's the main worry. I think that's fractured because there's instant swelling and bruising So keep an eye on that, ladies and gentlemen. We'll let you know very, very soon. Angus says GWS got knocked out. Yes, by Hawthorn. Karaz back to the side. Big in for the Bulldogs though. Early kick from Burton inside his own 30. Hawthorn lead 20 points to 7. Thanks for the update, Angus. I'll be flicking through that throughout the night anyway. 24-hour update, finals week 1 for the Roosters. Let's go have a look for you. Side remains unchanged. Sam Smith and Celeste Fiketti are the remaining reserves. Ooh. Sando, 18th man. They kept 6 again for Melbourne. But yeah, so Sando, 18th man with Celeste Fiketti. Ethan King out of the squad. Any changes so far by here they go. Iro, great run. Munster now. Numbers this way. Oh, Katoa! Over he goes. That is soft. And Melbourne on the board early. I was looking at the team list. So Tommy Hazelton out of the side for the Sharks. Britton Nickera remains in the side in jersey 21 and Puru in 22. They're the reserves. Daniel Atkinson comes in as 18th man. He's in jersey number 18. He's in the 17. In the 17. So Hazelton out of the side for the Sharks. Little bit of a update there for our semi-final tomorrow night. But yeah, Katoa scores the first try for the Melbourne Storm. Absolutely soft defense from the best defensive team in the comp. You know, I would be confident that Roosters could make the grand final. We'd literally beat 5 out of 7 in the top 8 one time. Yeah. Excuse me. But you know, I think we can beat anyone on that day. But finals is a different ball game. We know that. So, see what we got tomorrow night. The one night of the year I'm supporting the Chooks. The Storm go to Chooks. Jesse! How are you, my friend? Jesse, I'm telling you right now, I hope you're still listening. If we win tomorrow and Canberra beat the Broncos, I see you at Suncorp next week. I better see you there. You have not been to a Chooks game all year. No, there's no Gold Coast games this year, but you're there next week. You're there next week. I will pay you for you to get up here. You live on the Gold Coast, mate. I will literally pay for you to be there next week. All right, I've got to make my diehards post. Give me 1 minute. Shrinked. Elimination. You good? Elimination final. Done. So I was just putting up the diehards post. Okay, honestly, this finals footy could be anyone's game. We almost beat Raiders and Warriors. Yeah, 100%. The only thing I will say though, like I'd rather see the Bulldogs win tonight because I know we did win 40-10 in Melbourne the other week, but like Melbourne in the finals game is different gravy. You want to avoid Melbourne as late as possible. And I don't want to see our season end 3 years in a row to Melbourne. No thanks. So come on, Bulldogs. But yeah, like I mean, we can win anyone. We can beat anyone in a day. We've proven that this year. That's class man forward. Here's Critter. Who do we play loser this game? We beat Sharks. No, we play the loser of Raiders Broncos. Birdo Bomb. No. But we play the winner of Broncos Canberra on Sunday. So the plan is win tomorrow. Oh, knock on Melbourne Bulldogs got it. Win tomorrow, then sit back and do the watch along tomorrow on Sunday, and watch the game knowing who we're going to be playing. Penalty to the Bulldogs. Stefano with a high tackle. Oh, and Adam G is the referee tonight. We got Todd Smith. Warbrick, early mistake there. Scores level 20 all. Stefano over the top. Just a slap across the mouth. It is a penalty though. But Salmon. Harry Hayes, jersey 22. All right, big opportunity for the Dogs. 6 again coming up now. Galvin, Preston. Oh, good run. Beats one. Can't beat Munster and Harry Grant. Haywood, Salmon. Galvin, Curran drops it. Drops it cold. I'm just getting a drink as we go for the scrum place. Give me 1 minute. Half time. Later, bro. So no, guys. All right. I need a haircut. Gus, if you're watching, hit me up. I need another haircut. Or flow. It's going to be a tough final series for us, Broncos or Raiders, if we beat Sharks. Wow. I mean, we've beaten the Broncos at Suncorp this year. We're 3-0 at Suncorp this year. I reckon we can beat anyone. Like, I back us to beat anyone in this competition. Oh, shot. Munster and Connor Tracy. But it is going to be a tough. Yeah, man, and the Sharks will be a tough game at Shark Park. Ain't going to be easy. Lockie Galvin first finals game gets smashed. Ain't going to be easy. But I back us to win tomorrow night. Let's just say this, and this goes to all due respect to Sharks fans and Sharks players. I was more nervous last week playing Souths than I am going in tomorrow night. Sharks beat the Bulldogs. Yeah, Bulldogs aren't really convincing at the moment. And both teams had nothing to play for. So I don't really rate into a round 27 game and meant nothing. Like I said, a lot of people were writing off Melbourne last week, but they had nothing to play for last week. Broncos had everything to play for. You get what I'm trying to say? I would like to see Bulldogs win, but I would tip Storm. Yeah, Storm and Amy Park. They're just a different team come finals. Like I said, they've lost 2 games in 10 years in semi-finals at Amy Park. Both to Canberra, by the way. 2019, 2022. Here they go. Howard kick, grub up. Friendly bounce for Tracy. No pressure on him. Gets around 1. Oh, good tackle. Yeah, same. Backers go to Chooks. Go to Chookies. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Thank you to our continuous support on the channel. And to our regulars, thank you as always. And to our new, thank you as well for joining. We're closing in on 3K. I don't think it might be a bit of a stretch to get there this year. We're about 152 subs away from 3K. So hopefully we can get there by the end of the year. But we're running out of time. It's got to be easy, Storm. No, like I said, yeah, no. Melbourne, Amy Park, different, completely different. Because they keep putting Galvin at halfback, it's not working. Well, they do have Sexton off the bench. Now, maybe they not. Oh, Crichton. He's hurt. Slow to get up. Oh, dear. Critter is going the wrong way. Oh, they bombed a chance there, Melbourne. Critter is in all sorts at the moment. Yeah, looks like a calf. Kick out in trouble already. He's starting to. Oh, Critter he's struggling. Kick out. Wow. Kick out. Is back on the sideline on the treadmill. As Warbrick's dropped another one. And apparently, he's been cleared of any eye socket injury. And I think he's passed his HIA. This is big news. Like I said, not a doctor. But from what it looked like it was in serious trouble. But now the main... Oh, yeah, look at it bend back like that. Critter's knee. He's continuing on, Critter. He's tough. But this is huge for the Bulldogs. It was huge in the opening minute, but looks like, Critter is in all sorts. He's done something here. But he needs to continue on. He's a passenger at the moment, Critter. He's hobbling everywhere. He's done an MCL or PCL or something. He's done something bad here because he just can't get any power. He's been restricted to a hobble at the moment. Trying to get some heat back into his knee. You know, they're not going to go that way. Here's Preston. Put Sexton on. I think it'll be... Where are they going to play him, though? Here's Critter now. He can't do anything. They're knocked on. Like, honestly, hey, I know Critter's Critter, but if he's injured, I'd honestly put Tupanu in the centers. He can't do anything. They got to go. If he can't, that's another 6 again. He's still holding him. Far out. 7. Uncle Nick pay Marky Mark whatever he wants. Hopefully. I'm confident we'll keep him. This is I think the big concern is like Critter can't run. Numbers this way. Burton the hog. Oh, Burton bombed the 3-on-2 going himself. Wow. Galvin. The salmon. Look forward. And it is forward. Critter can't even jog. They had a 3-on-2. And they bombed it. Good pass, Galvin, too. They had the numbers, the Dogs. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Penalty. Kick out back out there. Look, his eyes almost shut. Pardon me. 6-0, 18 minutes gone. Jerry says, I'm Jay. Hey, Jay. Critter's done something to his knee, and he's a passenger. Struggling. Who is Uncle Nick? The Godfather, Uncle Nick Politis, our chairman. Most successful businessman in the NRL. Period. Peasant. Terrible kick. Oh, good take. Karma, great take. 20 restart. Kick out there. Again, being him out there. Here's Tuala. It's huge. Having him out there, his kick chase. His line speed. Very important for the Dogs. So him being out there is huge. But now the story. Lummy! Lummy! Lummy's here. Who's Nick even? Critter's gone. Yep, had to be. Where's Satilli? Oh, Sexton's on. Okay, Burton's gone to center. Okay, that makes sense, actually. I mean, I'm going back to my Roosters days when Satilli played in the centers. City Ford, yeah. Here's kick out. Offload, off the knee. Sexton's going to score. I think that's off the knee. He's been out there for 30 seconds. He scores. Think Adam G's going to award it. Nope. Going up with no try. But he let it play on. Did it come off the knee? Is there no touch? If it comes off the knee, it's play on. Here we go. Try. It's a try. It's come off the knee. Toby Sexton scores. That's a try. Toby Sexton on the field. He's been dropped from the side early on in the year. Hasn't played since. And literally 30 seconds after being involved in his return, he scores off the bench. Welcome back, Toby Sexton. Welcome back, Toby Sexton. Okay, so Stephen Crichton is off the field with a knee injury. So Matt Burton has gone to the centres. Sexton's on. And jersey 21 in the halves has scored. The Doggies fans at Canterbury Leagues, they're up and about. I've actually been to Canterbury Leagues a couple of times. It's massive, man. It's massive. Great Leagues club. All right, so Burton now will make it 6-all. Wow, well, what a turning point. I'm Jarius Mara from Papua New Guinea, watching from Melbourne Storm Cloud, win 13 plus. Thank you for tuning in, Jarius. Really appreciate it. Lummy! Good to have you in here, bro. Bellamy will be fuming after the players didn't play to the whistle. Yeah, you got to play to the whistle. Yeah, he would be absolutely. Yeah, he'd be absolutely. Oh, Galvin, look out! Yeah. I mean, like, you're just waiting for. You know what? Fair play, Adam G. Oh no! Oh, he split his lip. Oh, he's a bit bleed. Oh, look at that! Head clash. Head clash with Harry Hayes, and he split his lip. Massive. Oi! That's a love tap. Oh, that's a big split. Couple stitches there. Yeah, that's nasty for Joe Chan. In the back row tonight, and that split lip, that's nasty. But yeah, like back to my point. Fair play, like I said, fair play to Adam G for letting the game go. You know, with a lot of referees who were just gone, boop, not gone. So did well, played on. Try was scored. Went upstairs. Went up to the video and proved that it was a try. So fair play, Adam G, as the Bulldogs have knocked on with Jacob Carraz. It's been a few errors in this game. First season in the NRL for Marky Mark and already going to the Kennedy Irvine medal. Hey, Marky Mark's a freak, bro. Marky Mark's a freak. Like, like Dead said. Is there people on the roof? There's people on the roof. That'd be a cool view, actually. That'd be a cool view. Anyway, scrum play for Melbourne. Oh, that's terrible. It's all over the place. 20 meters out from the Bulldogs line here, Melbourne. Yeah, absolutely unreal year for Marky Mark. That's cooked. Hurt his shoulder earlier. Now split lip. Yeah, that was nasty. That was my lip one time when I went head. Oh no, that was my eye. Split my eye. Jumping off the trampoline on the metal bar. They glued it together. They didn't have to stitch it, but yeah, that hurt. Anyway, so King now. Penalty to Melbourne. They'll take the 2. Yep. Early indication there from Harry Grant to take the 2. Getting back in front. Is he going to be a club legend of an immortal? High tackle kick out. Look, it's 1 year. It's 1 year, but like, you know, it's the fight's now to keep him because rugby will be knocking come November 1. But we don't have to worry about that right now because obviously he is in the red, white, and blue. And until the end of next year, he's the red, white, and blue. Looking over the AFL, Hawthorn up by 8 points. 28-20 over Adelaide. Stualiti and Marky Mark was a good swap. Yeah, it was actually. You get as Meany converts 8-6 to the Storm. Stualiti. I mean, it's worked out wonders for the Roosters, right? So we paid unders for Marky Mark. Marky Mark was on 300K at rugby. We get him for 500K. The leading try scorer of the year, absolute freak. Suoliti, he was on about 800K. And rugby signed him for 1.6. So it's good business from the Roosters. Now it's keeping him because I think rugby will be throwing the same throwing the same amount of money like what Suoliti got to keep getting back to rugby, which is a win for Marky Mark regardless. But hopefully we keep him. Anyway, 16 minutes out from halftime, 8-6 to the Storm. Here they go, underway. So people on the roof, yeah, there is. Pretty cool experience actually with it. I love to do that at Allianz. So, breaking news: undergoing injury assessment, foot injury. I think it was a foot. It was a knee. His knee, just see the thing, Lummy. You sick man. Oh, look out! you. Oh my God. You're sick, Lummy, bro. It's not about money though, Lummy, though. It's not about the money for him. From what I know, I won't get into March because I know a little bit of the ins and outs about it, but we're going to pay overs to keep him. At the same time, he loves his club. He loves his club so much. So I know for a fact that it's either us or rugby. It's whether or not if he's content playing rugby league for a while. We'll find out. Critter's still trying to fix himself up here. Roosters lost by 12 plus tomorrow. Would you change allegiance to the Shire? Depends. I like the Sharks. Obviously Fitzy, head coach, Roosters legend. I want him to do well. Probably Sharks or Canberra will jump on the bandwagon. As long as I don't see Melbourne, Penrith, or the Broncos win the comp, possibility obviously it's going to happen, but I accept that. The Bulldogs, I can live with, even though their fans are them. They'll rub it in. They'll bribe out the fact they won the comp. They go a little bit overboard, the Doggies fans, but I live in Brisbane, so I won't cop it as much. But it'd be good for the game, though. The Bulldogs can make a grand final at least, or a prelim at home. If they win tonight, the Bulldogs, and they get a prelim final in 2 weeks' time, you're getting 80,000. Even just have that. Imagine it'd be like Dogs Roosters prelim final. Unreal. Harry reckons Roosters fans are way worse than the Bulldogs. Warbrick, what are you doing, pal? Harry, I don't know about that, mate, my friend. One thing you need to learn about Roosters fans, we're just posh wankers. We're just latte sippers. Oh, Tupanua! On there, Satilli. I still love Satilli, man. I still love Satilli, man. He was a great player at the Roosters. Oh, yeah, Dogs fans are crazy, bro. Yeah. Not all of them are dickheads. Most of them are pretty all right. You know, it's passion, right? It's passion that you love to see in the game. And like I said, as much as I don't like the Dogs fans at times, it'd be awesome to see a prelim final at a core or a grand final. Like it'd be unreal. Go Setilli. Good run, Setilli. At least us fans are all here all the time and don't just shut up when their team's playing good. Are you going to go to Sydney FC games during the off season? I think I might be going to a home derby with the boys. Galvin, look at the race. He dropped it. Might be going to I might be going to a maybe one game in Sydney for the derby. I'll do the Brisbane away game. I think Gal dropped it. Dummy against the Wanderers, yeah. Oh, knock on Nick Meaney. Eddie from Hello Sport put $1,400 on Qatar score in the first try score, paying $12. Won $17,000. What the fuck, Eddie, bro? Holy shit. I looked at it, I was like, oh yeah, first try score. I was like, he's put $1,400 on it. Oh! Wow. Critter on the bike, looking like he's ready to continue. Scrum play here for the Bulldogs. It was touched first by Meaney and Sexton. Almost scored, showed and go. Tracy, well, Setilli. Oh, my God. See how better the attack is already with Sexton on the field? Galvin to Preston. Good defense, though, for Melbourne. They're hanging on here. 10 minutes out from halftime, 8-6 to Melbourne. Here's Sexton. Out to Man. Oh, went all over the place there. Kurt Mann out of options. Just have to take the tackle. Last tackle. What have they got here? The Storm. No, the Bulldogs. Here's Tracy. They got the numbers. Carras are in. The Dogs are in. The Dogs in front. That was some great ball movement there from the Dogs. Sexton. Honestly. Ever since he's come on, the Bulldogs have just looked so much better. Their attack is on point. Great work there from Connor Tracy. Cuts out two defenders and Carras untouched in the corner. The Dogs hit the lead. 10 points to 8. Kick to come from the sideline. Who do you hate more, Wanderers or South? South. Then Wanderers. This is a fucking nightmare, bro. Fred. Canterbury Leagues Club, look how packed it is, bro. I love Fred. My captain, bro. Oh, man. It's only 6-0 kick out somehow, alright. Come on, we need some Sexton good luck. Can we get some Sexton good luck here? There's a bit of everything he's just scored. He did. He doesn't touch his hands to try. I'll take anything I can get, bro. Is this Burton from the sideline here. He didn't touch his hand. Right, Sexton just gave up. He's gonna score. Love you, Fred. Burn from the sideline. And he has nailed it! 12 points to 8. Dogs in front. Have a look at them. They love it. This is good news for us. We beat Bulldogs and the Bulldogs beat Storm. We'll probably have a higher chance to win the finals. Syndesmosis for Crichton and unlikely to return. Well, they're going to do it without Critter at the moment. He's a gun, Connor Tracy. He's very underrated, isn't he? They're playing with some confidence, the Dogs. They're rattling Melbourne. Does it ever go annoying if I'm in this chat all the time? No, bro. No, bro, not at all. Like you're one of the few that engage with me in the live chat, and appreciate that. Anyone that is in this chat, I appreciate. It's always good to It's always good to Here's Warburg. He's had a tough game so far. But yeah, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel too, by the way, guys. Really appreciate it. If I had to pick the Roosters player of the bench of the player of the year this year, it's going to be Marky Mark. Yeah, but I'm still picking Teddy. I think Teddy wins the Jack Gibbs the medal for like a 6th time. And wins his second Dally M. If I had a 3-2-1, it would be Teddy, Nafahu White, Marky Mark. That's my top 3 this year for the Roosters. Like, Peasant. Oh, there's a 40-20. Great kick, Peasant. That snuck up on everyone then. That was looking like a settler that's turned into a 40-20. Great work, Peasant. Yeah, it is a 40-20. Or Tracy. Yeah, it was out before Tracy tapped it out. Teddy back in blue. Yeah. At the same time, I love how the fact that he remained at the club all year, played every game, and he was on hand for the rest of the entire year. I expect him to be in green and gold in a couple of weeks. Ashes tour. Oh, good tackle. Anderson with offload. Here's Warbrick winding up. Oh, no. I think that's okay. Wasn't a hip drop from kick out. Third tackle, 5-8. Grant from dummy half to Peasant. Oh, ball goes straight to the ground. Picked up, though, by Meaney. Gets another offload. Ulasami. Ball down 15 away. Grant from dummy half. Back to Munster. Munster to bloody hell, Howarth. Quick play the ball to Grant. Munster. Here's the numbers. Try time. Melbourne scored. Great work, Munster. Grant and Munster linked up there in the corner. Straight away, hit back for the Storm. Teddy, Marky Mark, and Tupou. Yeah, that's fair enough as well. Isaki scores in the corner from the Peasant 40-20. Changes the momentum in the game again. Wasati. Good try. First game of the finals. Okay, I don't have the sound on in here. but in the living room where my parents are watching the game, they got the audio on, and I can hear these stupid alarm sirens at Amy Park for the Storm fans when they scored. Like, shut up. Good tackle, Galvin. This is a close match. It's been a great game. Been a great game so far. 10-all. Here's Meany from the sideline. How is it? Beautiful. Nails it. 14-12. Oh, there's those sirens again. Shut up. Bloody hell. It's like the fire alarms. Oh. So annoying. 14-12 half time. No, not half time, obviously. Still another 4 minutes. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. 4 minutes out from half time. The big news, Stephen Crichton most likely going to be ruled out of this game with a syndesmosis injury. How it breaks the line. Alec McDonald now into the game. Will the Bulldogs do a 2-point field goal attempt before halftime? If they get a chance, Burton might. Oh, Tracy, good take. Beats pass. Anderson beat past Warbrick. Not the second time, though. He's having a good game, Connor Tracy. Joe Chan ruled out head injury assessment. Failed HIA. So the player down the Storm. Fourth tackle, 2.5 out from halftime. It's Attili Tupanua, just settles it. Oh, no, just got absolutely driven back. Solid defense there from the Storm. That'll be tackle 5. 3 minutes out from the halftime, 2.5 out from halftime. Sexton now down the ground. He'll land 10 out, caught by Warbrick. And he'll start the set now for the Storm. 22 meters out from his own line. So it's probably their last set before halftime, the Storm. Coates, he's had a quiet game. And as I say that, he's spilled it. So opens the door for the Dogs before halftime. Josh Curran plays it. Carraz. Just saying, Xavier Coates has been really quiet tonight. He's made an error. Both wingers have. Warbrick's made a couple as well. So both teams have made some errors. Maybe finals pressure getting to them, but it's a very evenly poised game. Sexton to kick out. Gets an offload to Galvin. Here's Lockie Galvin. Straightens up. Pulled down by Carl Gamika and Alec McDonald. Second tackle, 15 away. Curran. Man. Shortness to Attili Tupanua. Called forward. Big opportunity wasted there by the Dogs. Like I said, a lot of errors in this game. A couple of forward passes from the Dogs too. Haynesy, will see you tomorrow. May the best team win. Yeah, good luck, mate. I think you're a Sharks fan, so all the best. Five errors each. Yeah, finals pressure, finals intensity. That's what you expect. Haynesy, I'm a big fan. Where you seen tomorrow? I'm on the hill somewhere, mate. Somewhere on the hill where all the Roosters fans will be. So should be a good one. Can't wait to be at the Portaloo Park. 30 seconds out from halftime. Is there anything up the sleeve for the Storm before halftime? Offload from Grant to Pezzett. See what they can do here. Grant now. The arrow to Munster. Munster to Meany. Meany pulled down I think he might beat the clock. Yes, he does. Grant short side, Munster. They rush out. Munster will just try and beat everyone there, and then he'll just take the tackle. Well, the Bulldogs will just throw him over the sideline. Anyway, end result, half-time. So, very, very good even game so far. 14 points to 12 to the Storm over the Bulldogs at halftime here in the first qualifying final. We'll be taking a short break over halftime, guys. Thanks for tuning in so far. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Haynesy_T. Thanks for watching so far, and we'll see you guys at the other end of halftime. 14 to 12, the Storm lead the Dogs, and we'll be back at the other side of halftime. Till then, we'll see you soon. All right, we are back for the second half. Thank you for sticking around. Let's fix this light. Had it right earlier. There we go. Thank you for sticking around for the second half, ladies and gentlemen. All right, oh, knock on, and the referee didn't see it. Oh, what a surprise. Because it's Melbourne. Muhammad says, Bulldogs, you got this. Yeah, very tight game so far. Bulldogs with both teams missing injuries, but like very quality game. The Bulldogs were right up to this. Big news out of halftime. Stephen Crichton out for the rest of the game. Moon boot. In a moon boot, potential syndesmosis injury. So not only for tonight, let's see how bad the severity of this injury there to Stephen Crichton. But I tell you what, though, like I think, do you keep it this way? Like I reckon you got to keep Sexton in the side because once he's come on, he's changed his game towards the Dogs' favour. Who do you think wins, Haynesy? I just think Melbourne win at home. They'll do enough to win, I reckon. Vlogs by Ava says Bulldogs are winning. Meaning now crosses over the halfway. Peasant now. He's had a good game. Well, his 40-20 changed the momentum back towards Melbourne. You hate seeing your big stars ruled out in a finals game. Tell you what, the Bulldogs can get the job done without Critter, Montoya, Sherry. Tremendous effort. I know there's few outs as well for Melbourne, but to do it in Melbourne, pretty impressive. But Melbourne lost 40-0 second half to the Roosters. I think the second half wasn't that great either against the Broncos. So they've had the wobbles in the last 2 weeks in the second half. Who wins between Sharks and Roosters? Go the Chooks. That's forward from Harry Grant. Well, it's just a consistency, right? Adam G, he's ruled 3 forward passes against the Bulldogs, and yet, great pressure from Josh Curran forces an error. But they missed a forward pass, and yet they're right on the spot to nail the Bulldogs with 3 forward passes, yet they missed that one. Here it is. Forward. Forward. They don't see that one. But yeah, well done. Curran, pressure on Peasant, kicks it out in the full. Here's Burton. Well, he started his career as a centre for the Panthers and won a premiership at centre. And he's played Origin at centre, so not bad to have him out there. Yeah, Harry Grant gets away with pretty much everything. Sexton the kick out. Kick out of Galvin. Here's Burton now. Burton in the hole. Pulled down by Grant Anderson on tackle 5. 15 away. In the dummy half. Sexton. Up it goes. Here's the chase. Looks like Carraz is there. Carraz got the tap back and is knocked on forward. Then Munster knocked on. 20 restart. Don't think that was a 20. Oh, no, it was only a 10 metre. Fair enough. Like that high shot on Shaw Kepi started dry reaching and they called it 5 seconds back. Oh, yeah, I know, right. Yeah, I know. Here's Warbrick down the touchline. Beats kick out. Oh, couldn't pass Sexton. Now Sexton's on the ground. Oh, Sexton, has he done a peck? Oh, no. Oh, they can't catch a break with injuries for the Dogs. Sexton down. Well, it was more sternum than peck. What do you get across a parrot on a line? I don't know. When it talks to you, better listen. What the fuck, man? Well, Sexton's okay. I think it was a burner, but God, it can't. Looks like he'll be fine. I think it was more of the burner than anything, but Jesus, the Dogs can't afford another injury. Pezza now. And Connor Tracy brings it back. Oh, crunched by Kamika. Inside their own 10 here, the Dogs. Roll up your sleeve set here coming up. Here's Carraz now. Melbourne muscling up in the fence. Great offload, Carraz. Finds Galvin. Kick out now. Trying to bring some momentum into the set. Gets an offload. Finds Burton. Back offload's got him out of trouble. Fourth tackle, 32 out. Sexton the current. Now the man. Man straightens up. Goes himself. Gets to the 40-metre line. They did well to get out of that, the Dogs. Big kick required. They go to Burton. They go to their man. And down the ground. 10 out from the line. Warbrick. He's ran strong. Ran straight at Sexton. Monster Man just collapsed. What the hell? Don't scare us like that. Coates now. Met by Satilli. And Curran managed to bring him down. Comp hates the Roosters. Let Nico back in. Here's Peasant. Here's had a strong game. Katoa. Here's Warbrick. Warbrick. Great tackle by the Bulldogs. Great tackle. Last tackle now the Peasant. Under pressure. Crossfield kick for Coates. He's unmarked out there. Now he's marked. He tapped it back into Tuala. Oh, what a script! Jack Howarth. 1-on-1 script, but it's knocked on by Jack Howarth. He ragdolled him. But this is some great play from the Bulldogs, for the Storm. Katoa, great pass to Warbrick, but great cover defense from the Bulldogs. Then they kicked it untouched, was uncontested from Coates. Galvin Gare, the retreat. He had to tap it back in field. It was too short to the try line. And Tuala was there, right place, right time. Then Howarth ragdolls him. 1-on-1 scripted, but knocked on in the process. So good footy all around. The Bulldogs survive as the end result. Katoa's offside then. Man to Galvin. Galvin to Preston. It's a good run. It's a really good run. Back to the Nico Hines thing. Look, I didn't like how. Here's a good run from Haywood, trying to catch the markers. I don't think the NRL should have, changed their decision like that just because of an injury circumstances. I think you gave him the charge. If the Sharks wanted to contest it, which they were going to, and got off, they found evidence, fair enough, but they changed their mind because Montoya wasn't a season-ending injury, which I don't like. So then now you can go hip drop, ACL, confirmed, then show a medical report and say, oh, no, never mind, it was an MCL. Okay, well, let's downgrade the charge then because it wasn't an ACL. That's my problem with it. I don't have a problem with him getting off because it didn't look like a traditional hip drop. But I didn't like how the NRL basically changed their mind before the judiciary. That's quite a high tackle. You know what I'm saying? That's what my concern was to it. Look, there's no excuses for the Sharks to lose to win if they lose tomorrow now. That's my point. Here's Connor Tracy. He has a solid game. He's had a solid game. Halftime, Hawthorn lead 43-24. Can you imagine Adelaide minor premiers going straight sets at home? That's insane. Connor Tracy meters 164. Like I said, he's had a terrific game. He's been up there their best for the Dogs, along with Toby Sexton. Harry Hayes now. Well, it's an arm wrestle. Who blinks first? Great kick, Burton. Oh, Landon. Oh, it's a friendly bounce to Warbrick, but they got confused there, Warbrick and Meaney. Crusher, penalty. That's a reliever. Geelong Collingwood grand final. Yeah, that'd actually be a good grand final. Back chat, march 10 meters. Kurt Mann. No. Numbers now. Oh, Warbrick's backwards. Burton beats the tackle, Warbrick. Fall down, tackle 5, 20 meters away. They have not kicked the Coats directly. Their kick pressure's been good, Melbourne Bulldogs. Here's Meaney leading the chase. Oh, good take. Goal line dropout. Got a plan for you. Don't you worry now. Short dropout. Here's Carraz. Knocked on, is it? Knocked on Bulldogs, maybe. Munster. Meaney. Ooh, nearly got through. Great tackle, Burton. Had Warbrick unmarked on the outside there. Pezzett. There. Trent Liero. They haven't brought Wishart into the game yet. Have you always liked rugby league your whole life? Did you have any other interest when you were younger? I actually played soccer for 2 years. Played soccer for 2 years and I went from under 8s to under 17s rugby league. Played cricket in the off season. There was a couple of years where I played winter cricket. So I played Saturdays cricket, Sunday footy. And I just haven't played seniors yet. I want to play seniors next year, probably, maybe. Here's Liero Katoa. He's there, man. Great tackle, kick out. Quick play to ball required. It is Harry Grant. Munster. Grubbers. Galvin rescues the ship. Dead in goal. Goal line dropout coming up. Pressure coming up. More pressure for the Dogs, but the best defensive team in the comp. Working hard. Saw the space there, but well recovered there by Lockie Galvin. Like I said, I think because Carraz is there, they can protect that, the Bulldogs. He's very good under the high ball, Carraz. Burton, another dropout. Made the 10. Carraz has got it this time. Right on cue. I did say he's good under the high ball, Carraz. Very underrated leaper as well. Like, you think of the great leapers in the game. Toops, Marky Mark, Coates, Warbrick. I reckon, probably the top 5. I just named it right there. Top 5 leapers, aerial leapers in the game would be Marky Mark, Toops, Coates, Warbrick, Sexton. Carraz. Tracy now. Offloads. Burton sees a bit of space, but shut down by Katoa. Turbo, maybe 6. Here's Curran. Oh, that's dangerous. Yeah, that's dangerous. He took the legs out after he's caught held. Look at Grant just already into his face. Yeah, below the knees. There's a penalty. On report, suspend him again. Suspend him again. Suspend him again. Ole, ole. Suspend him again. Ole, ole. Suspend him again. Ole, ole. Suspend him again. Suspend him again. Suspend him again. Ole, ole. Big chance for the Bulldogs. They're first of the second half. Burton now. 22 away on tackle 1. Hayward a dummy half. The Curran. Beats 2 tackle. Takes 2 of them, get him down. 12 away. Salmon. Harry Hayes. Good run. Galvin now. Into the line. Great. Galvin and Salmon. Sexton. Kick out, early space. Burton scores! Burton's over! The left side of the Dogs. Attackers on point with Sexton back in the side, and they've linked up well there. The Bulldogs back in front. What a try. Kick out. Burton beats Anderson and scores in the corner. Dogs back in front. They score the first of the second half. $25-point lead for Hawthorn over Adelaide. Far out. Burton is a centre, man. Burton's a better centre than he is in the halves. I'm just saying. Look how strong he is. Beats 2 of them. I think that's the way you go next in the prelim or next week. You go Sexton, Galvin, Burton, the centres. Thought that's where they're originally going to go. Okay, well, Tuala's off the field. Another injury. So both their centres are gone. That could be close to ACL because it was non-contact. So Burton from the sideline. He kicked one very similar in the other end in the first half. Can he nail this one? 2-point lead for the doggies here. 20 minutes to go. Here is Burton from the sideline. Looks good. Raise the flag. The Dogs are up 18-14. The Doggies fans loving it at Amy Park. They're up by 4. But you can only imagine how Belmore Road is at the moment. Winston, could we get a live cross to Winston? That'd be good, eh? How come we live in Queensland yet support Eastern Suburbs teams? Moved up here when I was young. My brother's a Roosters fan. And my whole family's from New South Wales, Sydney, so pretty easy to support. It strikes me as someone from Western Sydney based on his shape. Yeah, you don't see some. You don't see every day an under. What's the word for it? Out of shape guy from the eastern suburbs. I mean, you're right about that. You're right about that. But I'm not from the eastern suburbs, so technically southwest. I was Riverwood, Roselands, that area. So technically Western City. So you are kind of right, but he does have a no. He's got a point. Kick out, great run. Why do you love the Brisbane Heat again if you were in Sydney? Like, I have explained this plenty of times. It's easier for me to support the Brisbane Heat than a Sydney team in the BBL. Like, the BBL is like an 8-week competition, right? My favorite cricket player was Matty Hayden. And he was part of the launch of the Big Bash. And I went to a Brisbane Heat game and I just loved the atmosphere, loved the entertainment. So I was like, just stuck with them. You know. And I enjoy supporting the Heat. You know, like I said, it was just easier to support a Brisbane team than a Sydney team in the BBL. So that's why I sort of like the Heat. Wishart into the game now for the Storm. Peasant from just outside of his own half. Anderson went up for it. It's play on, is it? Munster's got it. Changeover. No touch from the Dogs. Challenge. We have a challenge. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. Appreciate your continuous support as always. 1,400 already. Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you. What's Matty G saying? Oh, yeah. Clip. Put in my close friend story with me. Punch. Oh, that's touched by the Dogs. Oh, yeah, that is funny clip with me. Yeah. Was it like when you beat Sydney in the BBL 3 grand final? Awesome. Especially considering like how frustrating it is supporting the Brisbane Heat, right? Where we've always had a great team on paper. We've always either had shit batting or shit bowling. But that one year, the year where we won the title in BBL 13, we had the perfect balance. We batted well, we bowled well, and fielded well. Successful challenge, Melbourne get the ball back. Like, we won our first time on BBL 2. I do remember it, but like I was like a kid. But like that was great to watch. Considering like how heartbroken I was when we lost the final year before, but like especially like the Heat went through the mud for like entertaining, but same time we were just awful. But And then last year, it was the same old Brisbane Heat where one game we bat well, bowled well, bat shit. So hopefully a bit of a change this season. We'll see how we go. BBL's not far away, 100 days. Obviously, I'll be at the Brisbane Heat games, vlogging those. So stay tuned for those. All right, so 18.5 minutes to go. Melbourne down by 4. As it stands, they're playing next week against either Warriors or the Panthers. Next week at Amy Park. Carraz, great tackle. Here's Munster. Liero runs straight and hard. Great tackle, Haywood. Fourth tackle, Grant. Wishart. Peasant. Katoa. Great tackle. Matty Burton's had a great game at centre. Harry Grant short side. Anderson's. Pull down. Hand over. Great defence. Bulldogs. They just continue. Oh, no. Anderson's down. Far out. There's been injuries galore in this game. It's been carnage. Oh, still down. Let's see what's happened here. What's caused this? I don't think it's a hip drop or anything, is it? Oh, that could be a hip drop. He dived at his legs. He's off balance too. Yeah, that's probably a hip drop. Okay. Adam G's explained it. It says he's been knocked over. That caused that. That's fair enough. It wasn't like he deliberately did it. It's an accident. I'm happy with that. To be called. That is 100% fair enough. Like, there's nothing Matt Burton can do there. He got knocked off balance by his own teammate that led to that. So, I'm happy with that. Here's Burton now. What a carry. Far out, Matt Burton standing up when needed. Calf injury for Tuala. Who's playing in the centres on the right? Preston. Maybe. Fair enough. What a set from the Bulldogs. Sexton now from halfway. Gets him out of trouble. Oh, he's kicked it out in the full. Oh, Sexton's kicked it out in the full. Oh, that is a massive moment. Sexton's made a big mistake. Changed the momentum right there. Great set from the Bulldogs out of their own end, and they've kicked it out in the full. There's Pappenhausen. We'll be back for the next Storm game. Whether it be next week or a prelim final. Who knows? Great offload. Oh, actually, never mind. It went behind the Storm players, and they lost ground. No matter what sports game you are at, you're always going to see someone in South Chest. Yes, random South fans are everywhere, except the core stadium, obviously. All right, 16 minutes to go. The Bulldogs leading 18-14 over the Storm. Harry Grant, dummy half, the Wishart. Oh, picked up and dumped by Max King. Inside the 40-metre line now. Grant from dummy half to Peasant. The Munster. Munster to Meaney. Meaney takes him on himself, met by Preston and Lockie Galvin. Ball down 25 metres away. Grant now. Quick play the ball to Munster. Munster out of the line to Liero. Liero to Peasant. Short to Katoa. Wasn't the option, but he'll beat Sexton. He lines up Max King and kick out there, and Sexton comes in to complete the tackle. Tackle 5, 15 away. Here it is, the Peasant. Peasant grubbers. Great chase to Meaney. Oh, Preston does well. Preston knocks it dead. Goal line dropout. Meaney almost got there. Dog saved the day. Goal line dropout coming up. Oh! Preston gets to the ball first, and then accidentally Meaney cops his shoulder. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a contest. He gets to the ball first. So you can't say Preston's done anything wrong there. Yeah, Harry Grant. Yeah, get out of his face, man. He gets to the ball first. It's shoulder to shoulder. He gets to the ball first. He has the right to be there. Meany cops a accidental shoulder from Preston, but Preston taps the ball dead before Meany gets there. So it's bad luck. Yeah, HIA. Oh, that's stiff. That's stiff. So Meany's almost done. So if he passes HIA, he'll have 27 seconds until he comes back left in the game until he comes back on. Coates tap back to Josh King now. 15 out, 15 to go. Here's Stefano back into the game now. Oh, this is tense. 6 again now. Munster does a hit and spin. Gets a late offload to Pezzett. Pezzett now. Great tackle. Ooh, flop there from kick out. Munster with his hands up. He wasn't happy about it. 6 again, though. I don't think it'll hurt the Dogs, though. Best defensive team in the comp. Great tackle, Curran. Grant to Stefano. Sees a bit of space. Oh, just palms off. Stefano. Wishart scores. Wishart scores. What an offload. We're level. What a run, Stefano. Bumps off Curran. Gets the offload. Grant, Wishart into the hole. Kick out does his best. Here we go. Did kick out do enough? Oh, yes, he has. Great try. He maintains possession. Kick out did his best to force it out. Oh, it's both high. And still scores. What an effort. What an effort from Wishart. Wishart scores next to the post, and we're about to be level. About to be level. It's level right now. And my light's gone. Welcome to the Haynesy streams, guys. This is what you see. What a try. Is that close to an 8-point try? Well, let's be... Is that questionable for an 8-point try? Oh, yeah. Tracy hits him high there. Where's the 8-point try? Mate, love how halfbacks hit the hole like that, eh? It's a great try. Stefano sets it up. Big carry. Pezzett nails it. Storm back in front, 12 minutes, 47 seconds to go. But I just love the courage. Love the courage from Wishart there. Finds a hole, had kick out and Connor Tracy like that jamming in on him, and still gets there and holds the ball and scores. Great effort from the halfback. Off the bench. Storm got to find a way to pull out of the arse again. Oh, they do it, don't they, in finals? They know how to do it. All right, so up the Dogs says Hasheen. Sorry if I've pronounced that wrong. Saya says something I can't repeat. Still not long. Still plenty of time left, guys. There's still 12 minutes. It's only a 2-point game. And Howard is complaining for a concussion. Concussion for a crusher. Get up. 151 subs away from 3K. So thank you for continued support. Keep hitting that thumbs up button and subscribing to the channel. It is always muchly appreciated. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Obviously, I'll be at the Sharks Roosters game tomorrow. Obviously, if you're new around here, I am a Roosters fan. So I'll be at Shark Park tomorrow for the Sharks Roosters elimination final. And then we'll be back for the stream for Raiders and the Broncos on Sunday. Category 2 for Nick Meaney, so he has a chance to return, but he will return with about 30 seconds left. So, if that means anything. Karaz now. 2 likes away from 10 likes. So hit that like button, guys. Really appreciate it tuning in.
Supporter now because it's September again. Go the fucking cookies.
2 likes away from 10 likes. So hit that like button, guys. Really appreciate it. 71-37 Hawthorn. Adelaide in minor premier is going to go out in straight sets. That's unreal. Look, here's Galvin. Oh, good run. Good tackle. Play on, though. Oh, no, it's telling him to play the ball. Last tackle, over halfway. Burton now puts it up. I tell you what, Penrith and the Warriors are licking their lips into this game. It's been brutal. There's been injuries galore. And I know both teams are playing well, don't deserve to lose. That it's going to be very hard for them to repeat this next week. Like, they're vulnerable next week. Against, if Penrith get through unscathed, they're going to be fresh and hungry as well. So, this is very important that, you need to win this. I'm telling you right now, whoever loses this game loses next week as well. Very concerned. Mainly the Bulldogs, because I think next week, though, Munster, Hughes and Pappenhausen back from Melbourne, so that will help them. But the Dogs are going to be missing a lot of players, not just Montoya, but, Sherry will be back. Great take. But, yeah, they could be missing, their captain, Stephen Crichton. Bronson Sherry's back next week. But you're missing Tuala, but I think Bronson Sherry will replace that anyway. So, and they're going to be busted after tonight's performance. They're playing well. 10 minutes to go. Have they got a trick shot, the Dogs? What have they got left? Oh, it depends on what happens tomorrow. The Warriors win. But, Penrith win. I'll be concerned if I'm one of these teams that lose tomorrow. Or lose tonight. Anyway, last tackles. And unfortunately, come from that Sexton error. Kicking out the full, changed the game back. And it's happened. 2 big moments in that after the Bulldogs have led. 2 big moments have changed the game right back in Melbourne's favour. Warbrick, get up. I hate this. Get up and play the ball. I don't support these teams. I don't care who wins, but I'm just sick of that. I'm sick of, on the first tackle in your own end, just laying for a penalty. It's semi-final football. You're not going to get those. Get up and play the ball. Oh, it was a slap across the back of his head. Get up and play the ball. He did, but, stop milking it. What are you, Justin Hodges or something? Doggy's up all the way. Time running out for him, though. Stefano, he's been good since he come back on. But like I was saying, though, Dogs hit the front, Pez at 40-20, they scored following it. Dogs hit the front, again. Sexton has had a great game, mind you. Fortunately, kicked one out the full, marched Melbourne upfield, and after a couple of repeated sets, they scored. So there's just some moments in this game that has been the Achilles heel for the Dogs. They've played tough. They've had players go down everywhere. They've had the 2 starting centers out of the game. They're only down by 2. 8 minutes to go. Karaz, he loves a late offload. Couldn't get it there. Harry Grant slowing up, play the ball again. Harry Hayes now. Salmon. Sexton. Kick out. Great run. 45 away from his own line. Burton. It's tackle 5, actually. The scoreboard's wrong. Hasn't put up a Berto bomb yet. Munster's playing fullback. It's not a bad replacement, when Meaney goes for HIA. Pezzett and Wishart in the halves. Munster fullback. Perfect. Great work there from Warbrick. Munster at fullback. Run straight into the line. Third tackle on halfway. This could be a golden point. Matt Burton 2-point field goal in the golden point would be unreal. Unfortunately, we can't get a draw, so I can't play the draw song. Health. Pezzett. King. Straightens up. Great carry. Tackle 5 now. 35 away. Pezzett. He's had a great game. Had not kicked the Coats at all. Here's his chance. Well protected from Preston. Right place, right time. Great work. Carraz to get the ball. Makes good meters. Great offload. And then a great carry from one of their best tonight, Connor Tracy. Gets them 30 out from their own line on tackle 1. Kick out. Almost broke out of the tackle. Anderson almost with a flop there. But did well. Great offload again. Galvin. Satili Tupanua. Some good footy coming up from the Dogs here. Satili with a great carry. Gets him on the halfway. On tackle number 3. Haywood. Salmon. Sexton. Kick out. Galvin. Burton. Can't beat that. Can't get through. Galvin in the dummy half. Scoots. No markers. Gets on the front foot here. Tracy. Preston. Early space. Here's their chance. Here's Carraz. Carraz. Beats 1. Beats 2. Offloads to Tracy. Finds Jaden Salmon. Finds Kurt Mann. Kurt Mann, they got some space. Puts a grubber kick in. Was not the play at all. Warbrick's got it now. He sees some space. Here's Warbrick. 20 metres out from his own line. Great carry. Oh, they had the space, but they didn't need a kick. Here's Coates now. Great tackle, Satili Tupanua. 5 minutes to go. Storm up by 2. They got 1 foot into a preliminary final at home. That's close to being forward. Wasn't called. Third tackle now. 40 metres away. Alec McDonald. 45 out. Tackle 4. Quick play the ball. Harry Grant scoots. Finds Munster. Munster, great carry. 40 metres out, and he is hurt on the ground. Munster, I think he's probably grade 3 carry on the way he acts. But there is a problem here. Looks like it looks bad. Oh, that's close to a hip drop. And Melbourne fans, I can hear they're absolutely livid. Oh, he rolled his ankle. It's pretty bad. But is it warranted to a hip drop? Not a penalty. Oh, nice to see Munster's okay. He'll play the ball. Mate, the way he acted like he broke his fucking leg off. He's playing the ball smiling. What? He was trying to milk that. My God. Oh, Kurt Mann. Was that late? Oh, well, we all thought that Adam G was about to blow that, but he doesn't. 4.5 to go. Sexton now. Good tackle. Players all over the place. Burton. Great carry. Matt Burton on the halfway on tackle 3. 4.5 minutes to go. Kurt Mann. Galvin. There's some space for Connor Tracy. Finds Jacob Preston now. Couldn't get the Carraz there. 35 away now. 25 away, the Bulldogs. On tackle number 4. Here's Galvin. Galvin and Man. Oh, Salmon. Went for the line. No obstruction. No, they have to go back to the right. Satili Tupanua back off the inside and almost gets through. Tackle 5. What do they have here, the Dogs? Haywood now the Kurt Mann. Finds Sexton. Sexton. Kick out. They've got the space here. Gets the pass back. Warbrick's away. Intercepted. Game over. Warwick scores. Oh, that's a dagger. Considering there was space there, I just seen it coming. As soon as the backhanded offload from Kickoff, Warbrick read that, and Warbrick intercepts and goes to length to score, and that will be the end of it. Courageous from the Dogs, but Melbourne are into another preliminary final. God Buddy says L Dogs. Well, Hunt says Craig Bellamy's got a smile. Doggies, woggies. Try confirm too. Why? Ah, that's silly from kick out. Why it had to be a cutout volleyball pass? It's a great game of footy. Three-quarter time. Fucking hell. Straight sets, Adelaide. That's funny as fuck. Well, look at Storm, man. Look at him chasing Warbrick. He's one of the funny characters as a mascot, honestly. Well, congrats to Melbourne. They've got... I guess my fucking mic. Yeah, man. All right. Sorry, guys. So, Melbourne into another prelim final. Unless Howard somehow misses that. He's got it. Pezzett kicked it. 2 minutes ago, 26-18. Well, I mean, it's not all over yet, but it's pretty much over. So I'm hearing those. Nelson got 3 weeks, so he's out for the year now. If they would have lost tonight, Melbourne, Nelson would have been back for a grand final, but now that rules him out. So that's a terrible short kickoff from Burton. So that'll be it. So Melbourne into a prelim final. The Bulldogs will play next week against the winner of the Warriors. Oh, Satilli, big shot. And the Panthers. Get all the good players. Yeah. Tell you what, if it's Melbourne, if it's Bulldogs Warriors next week at a call, that'll be massive. Well, so Melbourne prelim final awaits. For the Bulldogs, they will play next week against either the Panthers or the Warriors to play the winner of the Raiders-Broncos game as well, mind you. So great start to the final series. Melbourne yet again find a way. Snap a 2-game losing streak. They're in the home prelim. Connor Tracy now. They're still trying hard, the Dogs, as they always do. Carraz, Haywood, Kurtman. They had the space there 5 minutes out from... Oh, that's a terrible pass. Harry Grant caught in the ruck again. Finally gets penalised for it. Anyway, it's too late now. 16 seconds left. There's not much time left. You know what would be a play right now? Matt Burton kicked a 2-point field goal and they get one play to win the game. Burton's got to try it. Burton 2-point field goal. Oh, they're going to run out of time. They're going to run out of time. It's a play the ball. 6 seconds left. Could you imagine Burton kicking a 2-point field goal here? Could you imagine Burton hits a 2-point field goal and be like 1 second left? Surely. Nah, Burton's is going to put it up. Coach, easy, grabs it, dives on it, falls over. Full time, game over. Melbourne, too good in the end. 26-18, they were into a prelim final. Great win from Melbourne. The Bulldogs, 26-18. They do live to fight another day. They get 2 bites at the cherry. They take on either the winner of the Panthers or the Warriors in a semi-final next Saturday, I think next Friday at a Core Stadium. Well, Melbourne, home prelim final in 2 weeks' time. Great game of footy. Carnage. Lot to talk out of that, though. Critter as well, injured. Anyway, that'll do us, lads. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Really appreciate it. Messi says, go Roosters. Thank you for tomorrow. Go to Chooks. Still got a chance, so I'm good. Yep. 2 bites of the cherry that you play Warriors or Panthers next week. See how you go. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Haynesy_. Haynesy_T. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be at the Sharks-Roosters game tomorrow. Matchday vlog coming out on Sunday. Then we'll be back on for the Raiders-Broncos stream Sunday afternoon. How we feeling after the Roosters NRL? So I went 11-0. Minor premiers, undefeated. We're winning the comp. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Until then, bye for now. Upper Chooks. Cheers, guys.